Once again, now we are going to study the topic biological magnification. This is very important topic for board exam, and many direct or indirect question from this topic is asked in your exams. I'm making star in front of this so that you can remember that biological magnification is very important topic for board exams. See, what is happening during biological magnification? It is a process. See, in this process what happens? Any non-degradable chemical, whenever it enters a food chain, its toxicity goes on increasing from one trophic level to another. It's a bit tough to understand. Let me make you understand this concept simply. Let's take one food chain and the second food chain. In first food chain, we are taking three trophic level: T1, T2 and T3. In the other food chain, we are taking four trophic level: T1, T2, T3 and T4. In the first food chain, 3 trophic level has been taken. In the second food chain, 4 trophic level has been taken. Trophic level, I guess you remember it. Each component, each particle, each organism of a food chain is called as trophic level. So in the first food chain, as we have taken 3 trophic level, so it is a short food chain, it is a small food chain. In the second, we have taken 4 trophic level, so it is a long food chain as compared to the first one. So what is happening? Let us imagine, let us suppose that in the T1 trophic level of both the food chain, there was presence of DDT, and the DDT was in amount 0.002 ppm. ppm is a unit, and 0.02 ppm of DDT was present in T1 trophic level. The point comes now that how is the DDT present in an organism? See beta, what is happening nowadays? We are using a lot of harmful chemicals which enters the bodies of organism through food chain. Several pesticides are used, several chemicals are used, which are basically used to protect the crops, but they may enter the soil or they may enter the water. If they enter the water, they will definitely enter the aquatic food chain. If they enter the soil, they will definitely enter the terrestrial food chain. Terrestrial matlab that is present on the land. So if the T1 trophic level is having the DDT amount 0.002 ppm, so when the organism will feed upon the other one, for example, T2 will feed upon T1, T2 will again feed on T3, and T3 will be fed upon by T4. Similarly here, T1 will be eaten by T2 and T2 will be eaten by T3. So that means from the body of T1, the chemical will go to the body of T2 and to the body of T3. The point which is here, that as in the T1, the value was 0.002 ppm. But when we will see in the T2 level, it will become 1 ppm. In T3 level, it will become 6 ppm. In T4, it will become 8 ppm. So what you get from this point, that when we move from lower trophic level to the higher trophic level, what is happening? The amount of chemical, the value of chemical substance is going to increase. It is progressively increasing. This concept is called as biological magnification, which means that the process by which non-degradable chemicals are progressively increased by accumulation at different trophic levels in a food chain is called as biological magnification. See, as in any food chain, say it is a vegetarian food chain or a non-vegetarian food chain, the human beings occupy the top level. So can we conclude that the maximum concentration of these chemicals get accumulated in our bodies? Imagine how much toxicity is harmful for us. And one more point which I want to tell you here, that biological magnification is the reason why our food grains such as wheat and rice, vegetables and fruits, and even meat contain various amount of pesticide residue. Otherwise, what we do, we bring the vegetables to our home, we bring the pulses to our home, and we wash it. But because of the concept of biomagnification, traces of chemicals are still present in it, and when they enter the food chain, when they reach the highest trophic level, their toxicity increasing. This is biological magnification.